Hi, welcome to Market Alert for Thursday, the 12th of March 2020. So this is the headline: Coronavirus, Trump bans all travel from mainland Europe to US for 30 days. The knock-on effect of this is going to be massive, of course, and has sent the Nasdaq futures limit down. Crude crashes. Obviously, the demand for fuel is immediately impacted, and after Trump announces EU travel ban, we've got the Dow down 1,000 points, S&P near limit down, and would imagine that they will be both limit down within the next couple of hours of recording the Market Alert. Also, Barmy Carney stepped into the fray yesterday, and he also cut interest rates by 0.25% to combat coronavirus impact. I mean, it's got to be a joke, surely, because they're all comedians that are delivering this at the moment. Powell, Lagarde, the criminal Lagarde, and Carney. I'm just disappointed that Super Mario is no longer in his position. Talk about getting out before the Titanic sinks. A lucky escape for him, leaving it for Lagarde to sort in Europe. So yeah, it's not going to make any difference. We know this. Anybody with half a brain cell will know that 0.25% isn't going to make a diddly squat to the hysteria and the panic that this is going to create, that and add to what we've already seen with people being whipped up into panic buying and all the rest of it. So yeah, we'll see. They also increased some funding yesterday for small companies, medium-sized companies, and steps to help commercial banks lend more. I mean, you couldn't make this stuff up, could you? The only thing people are going to be panic buying is toilet rolls and food. The last thing they're going to be thinking about is replacing their kitchen when you've got the likes of all of the media at the moment whipping everybody up into a bit of a frenzy. So let's have a look at the Dow. We were down yesterday, the market reversed, and we're down on the overnight. We can see this. The volume has disappeared, and that's because the market, the volatility was so great last week that, and also the circuit breakers being on has distorted the volume at the moment earlier on in the week. The weekly chart, as I said yesterday, watch the 200 bar moving average. We're through this. This takes us back to the December lows, when there was a concerted effort by all central banks. One phone call from Powell to the ECB, Bank of Japan, and the Bank of England, and everybody bought, and it sent the market sailing to the upside. This time it's different. It's going to take a bit more than that. As they said in the film Jaws, we're going to need a bigger boat, or in this case, we're going to need a bigger bailout to actually try and bring this market back. At the moment, it's in free fall, and this is going to be a key area today. 21,597. Should the market be allowed to open after the circuit breakers come in, if the market actually hits the circuit breakers? Now you can see it in a lot bigger time frame there in the monthly chart. So I'm just going to drag this across a bit more and then squish it down a bit and bring it over. So you can see we've got a long way to go yet. We've had some big corrections in the market in 2014, 2016 and 2015, and along the way as well. But this one that we saw in 2018 was the biggest in the near term, and you can see that we've already caught this up, and we're heading into overcorrection territory to bear market territory as well. So in the intraday, well, the markets here will show you they fell out of bed, obviously, on Trump's instruction to stop European flights coming in. I would imagine particularly from Italy, which is in lockdown. And you can see the market's found a bit of support after dropping, but it's just a matter of when the European markets open, do they go down or do they go up? We'll just have to wait and see there. But during yesterday's trading session, we can see here that the market, again, textbook to the 200 and the DP level. We see the selling coming in. The market then moves lower. We get a 62% retracement. Shame we didn't come up to the 200 MA, but soon closed back below the 50, and the market then moved lower, staying below the 20 bar moving average as it did here until we had that bit of profit taking phase. Noted absence of the plunge protection team, missing in action. They went AWOL yesterday as the market really didn't bounce. Maybe they're just going to let it find a level. As we said before about bear markets, it's like catching falling knives, which is not a good idea because you're likely to get impaled as they fall. So yeah, let's see what happens today. Expect some sort of circuit breakers to come on if the European markets move lower on the Trump announcement of the flight ban for the next 30 days. Okay, that will do it for this one. Remain deadly calm and amazingly cheerful despite all the gloom, doom and hysteria being whipped up by the mainstream propaganda media. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.